all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people, lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the black tourmaline. Reading number 2 with the apatite. Reading number 3 with the rainbow obsidian. Reading number 4 with the bloodstone. And reading number 5 with the amazonite. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now. I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the black tourmaline. Your first message of the reading is to protect your energy. Make sure your energy is not going anywhere it doesn't need to be. You might even use a piece of black tourmaline in your pocket for some energy protection. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, we start with the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands can signify things being a little bit overwhelming in your life right now. So things may be a little bit overwhelming. Next, we see the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands can represent doors opening. It can represent opportunities coming in. It also represents marriage, more the fun side of marriage, like the idea of let's get married, let's run away and get married type energy. Next, we see Justice. Justice talks about balance. There needing to be balance between all those opportunities and that overwhelming energy possibly. Also, a nice healthy work-life balance, fairness and balance in all of the things that you're dealing with. Next, we see the Star. The Star talks about a gift from the divine. It talks about beautiful healing energy coming in. And then topping everything off, we have the Fool. The Fool in this deck is represented by a butterfly, so it's almost like the completion of a transformation to start a new beginning. The beginning with the Fool is normally pretty significant, and sometimes you just kind of jump in without knowing how things are going to go. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, even though there is some overwhelming energy, this definitely looks like a pretty solid yes. With the Star and the Fool there and the opportunities and the 4 of Wands, very positive energy, so looks like a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. We start with the Four of Coins. That talks about, it signifies stable finances, stable foundations. It also says don't cling to money. That can create a lack mindset, which will possibly cause, kind of financial situations you have to overcome. So don't cling to money. Let it flow in and out the way it needs to. The Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands says if you fight for your desires, if you put your energy in and go for it, you will succeed. You have the higher ground, you will succeed. Next, we see the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands talks about making sacrifices that are unnecessary. So you may be making some unnecessary sacrifices in your current situation, or it can talk about really taking a strong position that causes a sacrifice of some kind. And then the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords talks about stuck energy. So something is stuck somewhere, but we'll get Oracle and see how you deal with it. Now, let's start off the Oracle with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 1, please. Whatever's in their best benefits. Generosity. All right, so the angels pouring their generosity out on you. You being asked in turn to pour your generosity out on others. And that doesn't have to be material in nature. That can be your time, your energy, your love, your compassion. Now, let's see what there is to add to this Eight of Swords. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For the Eight of Swords, please. Show the world the real you. All right, so wherever you're feeling stuck, wherever you feel like you can't move forward, it's time to let your light shine. It is time to show the world who you are, to let the people around you see your true inner being. That's going to help you move through the stuck energy. Now, let's also see the Nine of Wands with Moonology. What is there to add to the Nine of Wands here? Step out of your comfort zone. Okay. So whether this is a strong position that is just comfortable for you, or kind of a sacrificial energy that is comfortable for you, it's time to kind of step out of that. If you find that you are always sacrificing for people around you, that's not a healthy give and take of energy. It should go both ways. If you want to sacrifice for someone, then that is very honorable. But being expected to sacrifice, that is not a healthy energy. So step out of your comfort zone if that really relates to you. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon. We are going to look at that Four of Coins. What is there to add to the Four of Coins here out of Queen of the Moon? Patience. Okay, so this may be telling you to be patient. Your financial stability is coming in. Also, it's telling you to be patient with the energy of manifestation with regards to finances. Really, you need to let that money flow in and out like it's supposed to, and wait patiently. Your abundance will be triggered to come in. Don't cling to your money though, because that creates that lack mindset, which can have kind of a negative impact on your material realm. Now, let's see the spell casting oracle with the Seven of Wands. What is there for the Seven of Wands here? Family. All right. So if you put your energy in, if you go for it, you will be successful, and it has a positive impact on your family. Now, this doesn't have to be your blood family, although it could be. It can also be your soul family, your friend family, the people that you consider to be family. When you go for it, put your energy in, fight for what you want, fight for your desires, your family is very positively affected. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked. You get Truth. All right. So the answer to your question is yes. And it is kind of an inner truth in some way, or there is some form of inner truth being affected by the answer being yes. All right. That is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the Appetite Crystal. Your first message of the reading is get out of your comfort zone. So it is time to leave that comfort zone, try something new, take a new perspective. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, we'll get this to hold the cards. Now let's see here. All right, so we see the 3 of Cups as our first card. That talks about celebrations, having things to celebrate. It can even represent pregnancy and birth sometimes. Normally it is celebrating with friends though. I'm not suggesting everyone watching group number 2 is pregnant or by any stretch of the imagination. It just can kind of hold that energy, but it is very celebratory. Next, we see the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles talks about being appreciated for the work that you put in, being appreciated for your energy. Normally that appreciation looks like a raise or a promotion of some kind. It's normally material in nature. And then topping everything off, we have the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands talks about victory, celebrating your victory, being victorious. This is a very strong yes to whatever you ask tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 2. All right, so we start with that 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands talks about a sacrifice. This could be you taking a strong position that causes a sacrifice, or you just being so used to having the energy of sacrificing what you want for others. We're going to get Oracle and see what's going on there. The Hierophant is next. The Hierophant talks about foundational energy. This can represent getting married. It can represent going back to school to change your career completely. It can represent finding a belief system that resonates with your soul. So this is foundational energy, laying the bedrock for the foundation of the future. 4 of Wands, another, okay, so these are the 2 marriage cards of tarot. So many of you may be looking at getting married, or you may be asking about getting married. Getting married may be significant in your thought process right now. That may be a significant focus. The 4 of Wands can also represent opportunities coming in, doors opening, things you want to commit to. This is something you desire to make a commitment to. And in the Wheel, that's luck and fate guiding you forward, positive energy kind of guiding you along the path. You have to make those forward motions, but luck guides you as you do. Now let's take a look at Oracle. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 2, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, you get be content. It is very important to be content where you are in your life right now. Be content and even grateful for everything in your realm. That helps draw in more for you to be grateful for. And being content is a very positive energy. It just, I mean, it's really important to have that contentment that allows more to come in. Now, let's see the 9 of Wands. What is there for the 9 of Wands here? Advice and guidance for group number 2 regarding the 9 of Wands. Surrender to the divine. Okay, so the 9 of Wands is about that sacrifice, that sacrificial energy where you feel like you need to sacrifice for everyone around you. Or you have some position that you're taking that is causing you to make sacrifices. it's time to surrender to the divine. It's time to give that energy over to the universe. You don't always have to be the one that sacrifices. Sometimes you need to be the focus of your own energy. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon, and we're going to look at the Hierophant. What is there for the Hierophant here, please? Peace. All right, so those foundational changes, that foundation you're laying in your life, peace needs to be the focus of that. Whatever brings you peace, whether it's in your career, in your home life, peace needs to be your focus. Also, she's meditating in this card, so maybe do a little bit of meditation before you make any foundational changes. Now, the Four of Wands for the things you desire to commit to. Ooh, pleasure. I like it. Okay. So this definitely could represent marriage for some of you. Some of you probably asking about getting married. The pleasure card coming out to clarify the Four of Wands says commit yourself to things you enjoy. You know, make sure you are focusing your energy on things that you find pleasurable, on enjoying your time in your life, because that's what we're here to do, is enjoy our lives as much as we can. Now, let's see the wheel for the luck and fate guiding you forward. Love. Okay, so you are going to be quite lucky in love. And like I said, many of you probably asking about marriage. It looks very positive. Looks like love is going to guide you forward, and it's going to be full of pleasure and enjoyment and peace. So that is wonderful. Now, obviously, not all of you asking about marriage, but for those of you that are, it looks really positive. It's positive whether or not that's what you're asking about. Make sure as you make those foundational changes, peace is your focus, whether it's marriage or college or whatever it is. Peace needs to be your focus. Now for the Transparent Tarot, which was a pretty solid yes, you get confidence. All right, so move forward with whatever you're asking about with confidence. There is a significant confidence to the answer being yes to whatever your question was. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the Rainbow Obsidian. Your first message of the reading is to heal your heart. So that needs to be your focus. Whatever you need to do to heal your heart, I imagine self-love is going to need to be a significant part of that. But whatever you need to do to heal your heart, that needs to be your focus right now. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, once more. All right, there we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, we start with the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups talks about celebrating, having things to celebrate with friends. It can cover pregnancy and birth, and it really can even represent birthdays or anniversaries, things that you feel the need to celebrate. Next, we see the Empress. The Empress talks about stable foundations, laying down roots, and can represent motherhood. Next, we see the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment. It's stepping into energy that feels like a dream come true. Topping everything off, we have the Chariot. The Chariot says that things move forward through your strength, your determination, your drive, your energy propels things forward, and there is a fast moving forward energy. However, in this deck, see those horses? They look still. They look like they're stuck. There may be a blockage keeping you from moving forward. Your energy can clear the blockage and move things forward quickly, though. You just have to focus your energy on that. Maybe something to do with that healing your heart that needs to happen. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. Queen of Swords. That talks about you protecting your energy. It talks about very direct communication, very protective energy, and action orientation. 9 of Cups. There's that wish fulfillment again. You guys really are stepping into something that feels like a dream come true, but action is required from you. You have to clear whatever this blockage is. King of Wands. That is passion. The King of Wands can represent a person. If it does, then this person could be you, could be someone else. Their passion is their energy. Passions fuel them. Also, the King of Wands can talk about starting creative projects and people being drawn to your energy, people feeling the passion that you have for whatever you're doing creatively and being drawn to that. So if you're thinking about starting something creative, now may be a really good time. And then the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks about a beginning where you take action. You may already know the possibility of this beginning. You have to take action to start it. It looks like it's going to be a dream come true when you put the action behind it, but your action is absolutely required to start this beginning. Now let's see the Oracle. We'll start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 3, please, for their best benefit. You get face your challenges, whatever it is, this blockage, whatever this is, it's a challenge. You have to face it. You're going to have your angels, your guides, your team, all behind you, your soul family, all behind you. But you have to cross the bridge. You have to decide now's the time. It is entirely up to you. You are the one that takes the action to start this beginning. You are the one that makes the decision to face your challenges. There's going to be tons of support. It's going to be fantastic and feel like a dream come true, but you have to choose to cross that bridge. All right, now let's see Moonology. We're going to look at the Queen of Swords with regards to the action and the protective energy. Queen of Swords here. Have faith in your dreams. That is an action. And I'm sure that there are other actions involved here, but having faith in your dreams is how you start. Believing that what you desire, this wish fulfillment, the dream that you're hoping will come true, believing that it can and will come true for you is the first step. It is how you start. Now, let's see that Ace of Swords with Moonology as well. What is there for the beginning that takes action? Confidence is your key to success. As you make this start, as you step into this beginning, as you take whatever action is necessary to clear the stuck energy and lead you to your dream come true, confidence is going to be your absolute key to success. Now, let's see the King of Wands with Queen of the Moon. What is there for the King of Wands here, please? Action. Okay, like there's so much action in group number 3, I cannot stress it. You have to take action. You have to make the choice to move forward. This is absolutely up to you. It looks fantastic. If I could make the decision for you, I absolutely would. But it is up to you. You have to take action to follow your passions. If you don't, you will find yourself sitting still. Now, let's see the 9 of Cups, the wish fulfillment energy. What is there for the 9 of Cups? Truth. This is truly going to feel like a dream come true. Have faith in your dreams. Pretty please. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it. Take the action you need to follow your passions. You're going to feel like you have stepped into a dream come true in a true inner truth way. It looks beautiful. Now, for the answer to your question being yes. So whatever you ask, the answer is a pretty solid yes. You get good luck. Luck is going to move you forward. This looks great, guys. I certainly hope that each and every one of you chooses to take the action, to face your challenges, to clear the energy, because what you're going to step into is absolutely worth it. The action you need to start with is believing in yourself and doing whatever is necessary to heal your heart so that you can move forward into a fabulous future. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the Bloodstone. Your first message of the reading is to get up and get moving. So some action is going to be required from you guys. Time to get up, time to get moving, time to clear any stagnant energy. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. So we start with the Chariot. The Chariot talks about things moving forward through your drive, your determination, your energy. However, in this deck, the horses seem like they're stopped. They're looking away from each other. There's no motion here. There may be some blockage that you can clear that helps energy start to flow forward. Next, we see the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles talks about opportunity that's out in front of you, but you have to take action to step into it. It's there. You probably see it right now, but you have to make that step, take that action to step into the opportunity. And normally it is material in nature. Next, we see the Ace of Cups. That is a beginning that is emotionally fulfilling, kind of leaves you feeling that your cup runs over with positive emotions. Next, we see the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups talks about you having the emotional maturity to deal with the situations in front of you. You have got the depth that you need to be able to deal with things, so have faith in yourself. Next, we see the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands talks about you stepping into your true, authentic self, following your passions, owning your energy, being authentically you. And then topping everything off, we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about looking back, seeing how far you've come, seeing how much you've grown, and appreciating that energy. It also says you may be reconnecting to things from your past, possibly even things from your childhood or your hometown. So reconnecting to previous energy for the purpose of appreciating your growth. All right, looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty solid yes to whatever you ask tarot. However, there is that blockage in the very beginning, so you have to get up, you have to get moving, you have to head towards it. You have to put the energy in, but the answer looks like a pretty solid yes to whatever your question was. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. Page of Wands, that's about reconnecting to passions. These could be creative passions, they could be romantic passions, but reconnecting to passions from the past. Eight of Coins, that talks about you putting in the work, you doing the hard work, you taking the action, you putting in your work and being rewarded for that work. Queen of Cups, that's our second time seeing the Queen of Cups. Your guides want you to really focus on the fact that you have the capacity of dealing with the emotional situations you're in right now. You have the depth that you need to, the maturity that you need to be able to deal with the situations in front of you. And then Judgment. Judgment talks about a second chance. Some of you may be reconnecting with passionate relationships from your past with the Page of Wands and the Judgment going on here. But there is a second chance of some kind, even if it's not a passionate relationship of the past for you. Now let's take a look at Oracle for everything. We will start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 4, please. Thank you, thank you. Generosity. All right, so the angels pouring their generosity out on you and you being asked to return the favor and pour your generosity out on others in your realm. Now, let's see Moonology. I want to look at the Eight of Coins with regards to the work that you're putting in. What is there to add to the Eight of Coins? Don't let pride get in your way. So whatever this work is, and this may be like soul work, it doesn't have to be like your job. It's work of some kind that you're doing. Whatever this work is, you're being told not to let pride play a factor. Don't let pride stop you from doing the necessary work to take you down the path you desire to go down. Now, let's use Queen of the Moon for the Queen of Cups. With regards to your emotional maturity and capacity, beauty. That's beautiful. You have the emotional depth, the emotional capacity to see the beauty in all of the situations around you right now. So take time and appreciate it. There are beautiful things happening for you on the emotional level, and it's important that you take the time to recognize it. Now, let's see the Page of Wands here. Focus. Okay, so the Page of Wands represents passion, reconnecting to passion in some way, whether it's creative passion, romantic passion, whatever it is, there's passion involved and you are being asked to reconnect to your passions. This needs to be a focus. Whatever it is you've been passionate for in the past is going to probably reach you on a passion level today. So focus on following your passions. It's going to lead you down the path you want to go down. Now, let's see Judgment with the Spellcasting Oracle. So what is there for this second chance in Judgment? Thank you, thank you. Manifestation. All right, you guys are manifesting a second chance somewhere that you desire. Wherever you've been focusing your manifestations, like for most of you, this is intentional. Some of you may be manifesting unintentionally, but because we all manifest where we focus our thoughts. But most of you are manifesting on purpose, and this is a second chance to step into a manifestation you've been working on. So that's fantastic news. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was a pretty solid yes. You get empowerment. So the answer to your question is yes, and it is for the purpose of your empowerment. So take the steps that you need to move forward because you've got this. You are empowered to drive your life the direction you want it to go. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please remember to click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the Amazonite. Your first message of the reading is to loosen your grip. So whatever it is you're hanging on to so tightly, maybe give it a little bit of breathing room. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here, maybe once more. There we go. Okay, we'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with Temperance. Temperance talks about balance, balancing passion and emotion, having a nice, healthy balance between the two for your best benefit. Next, we see the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands talks about taking a really strong position, making a sacrifice of some kind that probably doesn't even need to be made. So most likely an unnecessary sacrifice. Next, we see the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords talks about anxiety. And I'm not talking about a diagnosis, I'm talking about a feeling. Fear regarding the future, fear of what's coming next. Balance on the emotion passion level is going to help with that. Not really focusing on the sacrificial element is going to help with dealing with that fear about the future. Focusing on the present and the now. All right, so looking at this looks like a no to whatever you asked tarot. Temperance does talk about balance for sure, and balance is necessary, but you've got the 2 nines with the sacrifice and the fear regarding the future, so it does seem like the answer to your question is most likely no. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you. There's that Nine of Swords again. You guys really do have some fear going on with regards to your future. You don't need to be afraid. You can make the good decisions you need to make as you move forward. We'll get Oracle to see how you deal with some of this fear. 8 of Coins. That talks about you putting in the work. You doing the work, you being rewarded for the work. 2 of Wands. That talks about relationships flourishing. Whether these are romantic or creative, they are relationships, partnerships flourishing and growing. And the 3 of Cups. That's celebrations, good times, having things to celebrate with your friends. It can even represent like a birthday celebration or an anniversary celebration. It also has a note in it about pregnancy and birth, so some of you may be celebrating motherhood. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. I definitely want to see what's going on with the 9 of Swords, but we're going to start with Angel Oracle. So, angels, for group number 5, please, whatever's in their best benefit. Show justice. The justice card here also talks about balance. It talks about fairness and balance seems like it is very, very important to the situations you're dealing with right now. So balance is going to be key to helping you move forward in your best energy. Now, let's see what advice there is to go with the 9 of Swords. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 5, whatever advice you have to help them deal with the fear and anxiety in the 9 of Swords. Show the world the real you. Okay, so whatever has you so fearful of the future, so nervous about how things are going to play out, in the now, in this moment, let the people see who you are. Everyone, everyone in your realm, everyone in your life, show the world who you are, and then you won't have anything to fear because you will be in your true authentic energy. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon with regards to the 8 of Coins. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, whatever you have for the 8 of Coins for group number 5, please. Balance. Okay, so that is our 3rd card signifying balance. And it's on work here, so you guys may be pushing yourself a little bit too hard at work. You need to find that happy balance. That work-life ratio balance is very, very important. Balance is part of the work you're doing. It's part of what you need to find in your life. So balance needs to be a focus. It needs to be something that you actually put your work into. Now, let's see the Two of Wands here. Ooh, extremes. Okay, so the Two of Wands may, for most of you, it probably does represent something passionate, a passionate connection, growing somewhere. You've got extremes coming out to clarify it. So this may be like a significant passion that borders on extreme, and that could be causing some of the fear about the future. Be yourself. In this connection, in this partnership, be yourself. I know things feel extreme. The passion just may be raging in the connection. Be yourself. Be true to who you are. It's going to help things move forward more easily. Now, let's see the Three of Cups out of Spellcasting Oracle. What is there to add to the Three of Cups here for group number 5, please? Thank you, thank you. Finding. Okay, so you are celebrating in the Three of Cups, and this is being clarified by finding. If you do not readily have something to celebrate, you can find something. You can celebrate the sunshine and a rainbow and a butterfly, and you can celebrate that it's Friday, or whatever. You can celebrate anything, and you need to kind of put some of your energy into celebrating, not necessarily so much working, more celebrating, more fun, more enjoyment. Those need to be things that you find time for. It has to be balanced, some of both sides. Now for the Transparent Tarot, which was a pretty clear no, you get healing. The answer is no, and it is because of healing in some way. So the answer is no, and healing is a factor in whatever you asked. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.